I became a prosecutor because of a lady I met when I was working in my first profession, which was news reporting. And I was working at a newspaper in Warren, Ohio, and ended up sitting through trials next to a lady named Miriam Fife, who was for years probably the only victim witness advocate that they had in Trumbull County at the time. And after talking with her a lot, I felt like if I ever became an attorney, that I would want to work as a prosecutor to help people like Miriam, whose son was the victim of a horrific murder, and that I would want to kind of advocate more for the victims of crime, whereas I saw that the defendants had quite a few advocates on their behalf. So when I went to law school, this is what I wanted to do. It's taken a long time to get here, but I'm here. One of the best parts of being a prosecutor is that I get to actually fulfill what I set out to do, which was to help protect victims and to protect my community and to serve justice. One of the most difficult parts of being a prosecutor is what we see. And it's something that I faced when I was a reporter too. You see the ugliest things that happen in society, and you have to confront them every day. So even though I do appeals and I'm more separated from the really ugly stuff that my courtroom trial prosecutor colleagues see, I still have to see it, and I have to read the transcripts of the trials that they do. Well, there's a case that really affected me quite a bit since I've been here, and there's also a type of case that has affected me since I came here. The one case that stands out, I won't give any names, but it was a sexual assault case, and even reading the cold black and white record, I was upset by it because it seemed like the defense counsel did everything possible to defame the victim, to blame her, to discredit her. And as I had told some of my colleagues, this case was like the poster child for why sexual assault victims don't report it, because it was everything that a victim would not want to be in. And the type of case that has been troubling, I've actually made peace with. We do in this office, in our appellate division, we represent the Children's Services Board, and so we handle all the appeals of cases where parents have lost custody of their children due to abuse, dependency, and neglect. And those cases starting out were very difficult for me because they were so sad. You know, what the children had gone through to get to that point. But I've come to peace with those cases because I understand that I am part of the process of protecting those children. And so that has made it a lot easier, you know, emotionally to handle those cases. The biggest misconceptions, I think are that the prosecutors, as well as all law enforcement, are just conviction machines, that we're out to get people, that's all that we're here for, and that we have a personal vendetta against defendants, and that's so wrong. And I can understand where it comes from, because there's not a lot of information that gets out into the outside world about what we as prosecutors do and what motivates us. We're the only class of attorney in the state of Ohio and perhaps elsewhere that takes a separate additional oath to do justice. And when we're doing justice, it's based on the law and the facts, not about what we are feeling.